Now they face a tough third down.
Let's go. Force.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Third and long for Bridgewater. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its fourth. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one, and let's face it, he is so amped up. Wanting to get a good get-off on the snap, jump too quickly.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. That was second down run for Murray. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Calais Campbell in there to get him for a loss of 5. They just do get the play off. Now Bridgewater. And Vikings. The Vikings have taken a free. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Jaguars getting set to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make them.
They use the term complementary football. Offense take care of the defense. Defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick them.
Recover. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Offense needs something here on second. From the gun, it's Bortles. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Here we go now.
Fournette, a first down carry. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Second down following the run. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Throwing now is Bortles. A throw left side complete to his receiver Westbrook. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his.
Bortles on the give to Fournette. And he's got room. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And Leonard Fournette impressing there with that run. It's hard to believe that no Jacksonville Jaguar has broken 1,000 yards since Maurice Jones-Drew in 2011. I think Leonard Fournette could be that guy.
Even with the ankle injury last year at LSU, still averaged 6.5 yards per carry.
And absolutely intimidated opposing defenses. A lot of guys simply didn't want to tackle him.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And a long way to go for the offense here on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Bortles. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brad, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
Play action now. Bridgewater. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
There's so much precision in an offense, especially when you're throwing the ball. And in an out route, plenty of it. How about the quarterback hitting his back foot, ball's out of his hands, receiver making his break, making his cut. He's got to time up perfectly. Not always easy to do.
Just let him a little too much.
Yeah, I remember back in the good old days, I was talking to a quarterback, and he said everything they did was on the count system. So when he took a snap, he counted in his head for certain routes, different time frames for each one, and he knew if the ball wasn't out of his hand at that point, he'd better eat it because the play was dead.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. A nice job there on the Escape and scramble, a first down, a 16-yard gain.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, right? All day. Whoa! Let's get it. Set.
On first down, Murray. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
One of the things that I observed when Dante Fowler was coming out in the NFL draft, how hard he played the game. Every time I turned on a tape, he was either rushing the passer, making a play in space against the ball downfield, or hustling from one sideline to the other. How about that play right there? Making a nice tackle, holding it to a short gain.
Second down, Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
When the defensive line controls the offensive front the way we just saw there, it doesn't allow any of the offensive linemen to leak downfield and get to the linebackers and block them on the second level. You end up with the type of play we just saw. Linebackers didn't have to fight anyone off, didn't have to knock anyone to the side, didn't have to elude anyone trying to block them. They just saw the play, ran to the ball, and finished things off.
Bridgewater now on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Vikings on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Here's Bridgewater. Now he'll escape to his left. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or two, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think you baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Clock running as Bortles hurries to try to get his guys set. On second down, here's Fournette. And some room to roam now. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner, and he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
Back to the air on second down. It's Bortles. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the play. Throwing on first down is Bortles. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. Now Bortles again. steps away to his left. And complete to Lewis over the middle. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They give him a gain of 37.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And the D looking like they may blitz. Now Bortles throwing on second down. Flushed out right. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Blake Bortles in the final seconds of the first. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the... Time, Larry, go back to the green room, my friend. These guys are ready to go again. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Bridgewater. And some space here. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Brandon, the best teams work together in all phases. The offense is getting help now from their defense. Why? An interception return for a touchdown. Points on the board. The offense didn't have to be on the field. That's teamwork.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And he will be hit with a lot of force and spun down. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. The second down throw for Bridgewater. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. From the gun, Bridgewater. Forced out to his left. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. A handoff. It's Murray. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On second down, Cook. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. And ready now for 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jalen Strong, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
Throwing his Bortles on third down. And he fires one, but incomplete. Here's Brad Nortman now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Kyle Rudolph, the tight end, in motion. They go with Murray again. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a third down and 8. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long, and you know this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
On third down, Bridgewater. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Open here, Adam Thielen. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Eight yards to go here on second down. Here's McKinnon, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside.
The Vikings on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Forbath will put this one through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I guess they're thinking their hands were tied, but in the 4th quarter, that field goal, it really might not help them much at all.
Yeah, I mean, you still need a touchdown. Another field goal does you no good, so it'll be interesting to see what the media reaction is if the score stays where it is.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 59 yards.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
Into the red zone, it's Bortles. Buying time to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Let's go.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it now out of the gun. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
You and I both know that you don't really, truly replace Adrian Peterson, but Latavius Murray's a really good back. Similar running styles, too. Won't wear the same number, we know that. But when you see him run, you might see a little bit of that in him, upright with some power.
They go back to Murray on 1st down. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Dagger! Dagger! Let's go! Wait, Navy! Force!
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Let's go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. A toss to Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Shift together here from the D-line. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line.
Partner, you get.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Teddy Bridgewater, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. He's back to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful, because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
He'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds, getting it just shy of the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock running.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Let's go,
Back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's right. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. They'll look to throw. Wright's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. The offense on third down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Bridgewater to throw. It's caught by Treadwell. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And they're able to stop it here on the spike with 3 seconds remaining. So 2nd and 10 here. One last shot now for Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no.
Mother.